The shadow's starting to get a bit longer. Week 10 of the NFL season is here, and we're underway on EA Sports. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. Mayfield to throw on the first play. And that is incomplete.
So, CD, you look at this offense and what they've been able to do. 8-0, perfect through the first 2 months of the year. Second half of the season still to come, we get that. But what kind of a percentage chance do you think that they have of running the table?
Partner, I think it's hard to say because history would tell us that the chances aren't good at all. We've seen a lot of good teams get to this point, and then they have...
Breaks the tackle, he's got room to run. And he'll be taken down, but not before they reach the 50. Mayfield now from the 50. Pressure comes, and the Titans able to bring him down.
It's Jeffrey Simmons that time who got in to record the sack. They run for the first time here with Rachaad White.
Through an opening, and there he goes. Touchdown, Tampa Bay.
Rachaad White, his third rushing touchdown on the year. And the Bucs get the upper hand as they're on the board first here this afternoon.
Footing always a concern, but the extra point's up and good. And it's now a 7-0 game. Following the touchdown, here's McLaughlin to kick off.
Fair catch going to be taken, and this will... be moved out to the 25.
They'll run with Pollard to begin the drive. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. They had the run for no gain. Now they'll try again from the 25 on 2nd and 10.
Levis from the gun.
Going deep for Hopkins. Here's a diving catch right side. A big play that time for the Titans. And even 40 yards.
I guess we got a good idea about what the game plan is for attacking this secondary. No beating around the bush with this crew. His first throw of the game is a deep shot, and it connects. That's a tendency breaker right there because normally you build up to the big shot, but not in this case.
So that changes things a bit. Here's a 1st and 10 all the way down at the 35.
Off the play fake, Levis.
And it's caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Tennessee. Calvin Ridley with touchdown number 7 on the year.
And the Titans are able to strike back quickly with an opening touchdown of their own.
Folk connects on the extra point, and we are tied at 7. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. And it's only November, but the playoffs, we know how it works. They'll be here before you know it. If it ended today, they would be the #1 seed.
And that's a great spot to be in but I love the phrase, if it ended today. And I'll guarantee you, that's what they've discussed in their locker room, in their meeting rooms. Yeah, we know where we would be if it ended today, but we also know it's not ending today.
Right.
So they've got to continue to play the type of ball that put them in the spot where they're number one in their conference.
Mayfield's throw on target to Godwin here.
And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Buccaneers.
Chris Godwin.
54 yards. And the Bucs have taken the lead. Extra point by McLaughlin is up and good. And that makes the score 14-7. Following the touchdown, here's McLaughlin to kick off.
Nyheim Hines now out of his end zone. And tackled at the 21-yard line, so a net negative there of 4 yards.
The Titans offense set to begin the drive. And, Charles, if the season ended today, and it's not going to, we still have December left.
More football.
We're only in November. But they would be a wild card team. And that's great. They'd be in the playoffs, but you know they're trying to bump up to be one of those division leaders.
That guarantees you at least one home game in the playoffs, and that's what you're really seeking. But there also isn't much margin for error for this team, right? Because right where they're sitting, a 2-game losing streak could have them out of the playoffs, so they've got to make sure they continue to keep the momentum going.
Absolutely. There's some sharks smelling blood in the water behind them.
They go back to Pollard on second down.
And he's able to get out to the 32, brought down there. 7 yards there and a first down.
That's a good, nice, crisp run for a first down. I wonder if the defense might have been loosened up a little bit, maybe anticipating a pass instead of the run that they got.
They'll go with Pollard here on first down. And he's corralled at the 40, but not before picking up 8.
Well, this defense for the Bucs, they were fantastic a week ago in that win over Houston.
And one of the key things you always look for when you're evaluating a defense is how opportunistic are they? How many takeaways do they get per game? And how about last week's game? That number, 6. Absolutely phenomenal performance. They were on top of their game right from the first snap.
Here's Pollard again, and the play goes nowhere. Losing yardage back near the 40 at the 39. They'll lose a yard on the play, so now they need 3 yards on third down.
The running lanes have definitely not been there for him here in the first half, and I don't think it's all been his fault. His offensive line hasn't given him much space. A loss results there.
3rd and 3. Play action now. Levis. Able to find the open man. That's complete.
And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. His first catch, good for 14 there and a first down.
That's a play that will likely be forgotten when you talk about big moments in this game. But plays like this are critical to keep drives going. And if points result, we'll call this play significant.
Oh, the Buccaneer pressure too much. Down he goes. They're in some hot water now. After that sack, it's 2nd and 21.
Levis now off of play action.
Now he's forced out right.
Trying to fit it in back over the middle, and it's intercepted. And the Buccaneers are going to take over here up near the 40.
He's been having a good day so far, but I think he got a little overzealous on that one. Still young in this league. Has to learn to try not to do too much on an individual play because, as we all know, sometimes less is more. And throwing away is preferable to making the big mistake.
And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped.
Mayfield off the play fake. Flush to his right.
What was he thinking there? It's easily intercepted.
Adrian Amos with a pick.
And the Titans are going to take over once again with a football at their own 20-yard line. They exited the pocket trying to improvise. That was a tough throw, and unfortunately, it wound up in the wrong pair of hands.
And, Brandon, when you're on the run, sometimes your downfield vision can get skewed just a bit. Now, the beauty of extending a play is sometimes your receivers find their way open, but oftentimes you end up closing down part of the field.
Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. And the Bucs are going to take over at their own 41.
A tough adjustment to the NFL throughout his rookie season, and his problem with turnovers is only exacerbated by his early showing today. That's a couple for him here in this first half, and he's cleared the double-digit mark for the entire season.
The Titans going to use the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter. Following the interception, Mayfield. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. They go play action. Mayfield. Looking for Godwin, and he's got him complete. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. The catch and run, good for 18 and a first down. Mayfield on play action. And this is thrown to the sideline. No receiver in the area, though, and that's going to bring out a flag. They lose the yardage, and, of course, they also lose the down on the grounding call, and it's quickly 2nd and long.
Godwin, the motion man.
Play action now. Here's Mayfield. And he's going to go down. Back near midfield at the 49. Need something from deep in the bag of tricks here after 1st and 2nd down. Went backwards. It's 3rd and very long. They'll send a receiver in motion to the right. Now on 3rd and forever, he'll look to throw.
Oh, the turnover fest continues. Here's another interception. Chidobe Awuzie with a pick.
And he will take it across midfield and down to the 45.
And I think this is a situation where a quarterback coach on the sideline is going to talk to a signal caller and say, listen, it's 3rd and long and it's still early in the game. Let's not force things here. If we don't feel good about it, let's just check something down and pump the football.
Meanwhile, Levis is that's taken in by Okonkwo.
He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. The catch and run, good for 24 yards. Right after the turnover, they come out throwing.
And that means it's a sudden change situation. We used to practice it on defense. Sudden change, get out there, stop the offense. But you typically run out there a little bit unsettled. I think that's why he came right out throwing the football, hoping to catch him off balance.
And he did. And here comes throw number 1 for the backup QB.
He finds his man, Pollard.
And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. That gain of 15 gets him on the doorstep, 1st and goal.
And remember, this drive started off following the turnover. And they've taken no time working their way down the short field. A nice connection there, and now they're looking at a 1st and goal.
And Levis completes this out wide.
And he's brought down right at the 5-yard line. Give him 2 on the play.
The goal of a wide receiver screen is get enough blockers in front to create a wall and let him pick his spot to run the football. How about the defense there, swarming to it and not allowing that to happen? Did not let him get downfield.
We've hit the 2-minute mark of the second quarter. 14-7. A line of scrimmage, once again the 5 as they get ready for 2nd and goal.
And Levis going back to the air.
Flushed out right. And he's just going to throw this one out of bounds here. Nowhere to go and it incomplete.
I'm really liking what I'm seeing from this defense because their coverage has been playing at a shutdown level so far. Even backed up late, they're forcing incompletions and fighting to keep them at the end zone as the first half winds down.
They've been denied touchdowns in the red zone twice already. Here comes 3rd and goal. They'll bring one of the tight ends in motion right here. They'll try to run with Pollard. And he will take this one in for a Titans touchdown. Tony Pollard, a 5-yard touchdown run.
And the Titans are within an extra point of tying up this ball game.
Extra point up and good by Folk. And we are tied at 14. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away.
And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And he'll be brought down at the 28-yard line, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone gets him 3 more.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. They start from scratch here, so to speak. 14 all following the interception last time that led to a score. Now they've got it 1st and 10. And he's got some space here. And they nearly get this all the way to midfield. Mark him down at the 49. They go right back to White here on 1st down. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30.
24 yards the gain there. Another 1st down as well.
From the gun, Mayfield. On the left side, a catch by White. And he'll get it down this time to the 17. And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And that'll leave him with a 2nd and just a few inches left. 4 yards the pickup, 1st down. They'll run with Edmonds again. And strong running there as he's inside the 10 and down to the 8-yard line.
2nd and 5 from the 8.
They defer to White out of the shotgun. And he'll be stopped just outside the 5 at the 6. And now they'll take a timeout defensively. After the 2nd down play, they burn the timeout, making him sweat out the final few ticks here in the 2nd quarter. They'll try to pick this up on the ground with White. And he's into the end zone for a Tampa Bay touchdown.
Rashad White.
In the final seconds of the first
Man,
half.
that's crazy, nigga. I've been pinching.
Taking the lead here in the final stages of this first half.
Extra
line
point by
from
McLaughlin
field
is
down.
up and
Got
good.
pinched.
And the lead is now 21-14.
So 6 seconds, all that remains of this first half as the kick is away.
And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line.
Nigga keep talking about they ain't never seen me run this nigga. I keep telling y'all niggas I'm running loose shit, nigga. I'm tired of y'all niggas beating the fuck out of me. Nigga gonna stop beating the fuck out of me, bro.
Tennessee offense about set and ready to go.
And only 6 seconds on the clock, so time likely for just one play.
And offensively, they'll take the timeout with 6 seconds left in the 2nd quarter. Likely time for one final snap as they start out 1st and 10. And now we'll get a late timeout as it comes in the waning moments of quarter number 2.
They'll indeed try to run it out as they start on the ground.
So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3.
Forecast calling for more of the same. The rain set to continue as we are underway in the second half.
And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
The Titans offense set to begin the drive. Well, Charles, in that first half, we saw a fair amount of offense on both sides of the football, and now the team trailing here will start with it in the third quarter.
And we both know this coach pretty darn well, don't we? Because his game planning is always on point. And now that he's getting the ball to start the second half, how about all the offense that you already referenced in the first half? He'll put that all together and come out with something really strong, I believe, to get things going here in the third quarter.
Running lanes were at a premium in the first half, but he's able to find some room there, and he's hoping that that's a precursor of a big second half.
Ball on the 30. They'll come up with a 2nd and 5.
Levis to throw off play action.
Sliding out of the pocket. And he'll just get rid of it.
At this point in the second half, one mistake on a forced throw could doom your chances of a comeback. So that's the right call there to just throw that one away.
They come up now 3rd and 5 following the incomplete pass.
On 3rd down, it's Pollard.
And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40.
That's a first down pickup for Tennessee on a gain of 10.
First downs have not come easy, and neither have runs like this throughout this game.
Absolutely not. He finally felt like, whoa, a sigh of relief. We got something going in the running game. 1st and 10, it's Levis.
Eluding the pressure right.
Over the middle, he has Okonkwo.
And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. Call that a very strong gain of 24.
Couple of first downs right in succession, and this is an offense that could really use a good drive, and they're off to a fast start here.
Well, they go play action. Here's Levis.
And that is caught. It's Ridley. And he's going to be out down inside the 20 at the 15.
Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10. Levis to throw it.
Looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
That's a pretty play there. Got in at the last second, helped force the ball free, and kept them out of the end zone.
Third quarter of a tight football game as we come up on a 2nd and 10. Shotgun snap to Willis.
Escaping the pressure right. And he will slide to a stop. He does have the first down. A nice pickup there of 11 yards, and it'll move the sticks.
The defense did its job of taking away a quick throw, but that's only half the battle because they've got to get to him before he can make a run for it. A little bit late containing him there, so he makes a nice gain out of a play that looked like it was in trouble.
Not going anywhere. He'll lose a couple back to the 6.
That sends him 2 yards in the wrong direction and leads to 2nd down.
I know they'd love to take some heat off of that young quarterback, but so far, not much in the running game, and this won't help things either. A loss on that play.
2 of their 3 red zone trips so far they've come up empty on. They'll look to reverse that trend on 2nd and goal.
Willis out of the gun.
Steps away to his left. And he'll just chuck this one up into row G. It's incomplete.
Boy, that was lockdown coverage there. He's scanning for someone to come open. But that was great work to blanket everyone. And in the end, he's just got to throw it away.
A big play forthcoming. Here's 3rd and goal. Here's Levis. Trying to improvise. Got a man, and it's taken in for a Titans touchdown. Chigakakwo from 6 yards away. And the Titans are an extra point away from evening this one up. Folk connects on the extra point, and we are tied at 21. So all square here in this third quarter as the kick's away. This taken in at the goal line. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29. The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. After that last touchdown we just saw, Charles, we got ourselves a brand new ball game, all tied here in the third as they have their first possession of this second half.
And Brandon, this drive is all about one word to me, and that's the word answer, because they're trying to answer the momentum the other offense picked up in tying the game, because not only if they score and they feel better about themselves, they'll retake the lead and maybe set the tone for the rest of the half, keeping them in the driver's seat.
Airing this one out for Evans. That's caught at the 25. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. Mike Evans, 65 yards. And the Bucs are going to take the lead. Well, they went play action there and set it up nicely for him. I mean, he can flat fly, and they hit him downfield.
And it doesn't take much to create that extra bit of space that a guy of his
speed that's cool.
Needs.
It's a good play.
It's just a moment where the guys covering take their attention somewhere else, and then he's by him. And once he's by him, there's no catching him. As they always like to say, if a receiver's even to a defensive back, that means he's leaving.
Unless that DB is Charles Davis, right?
In that case, he left me a long time ago.
Come on now.
Trust me.
Following the touchdown, here's McLaughlin to kick off. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Tennessee offense about set and ready to go. They did what they had to do to start this third quarter, went down, got the touchdown, and cut the lead, but the matching touchdown a moment ago, and we're right back where we started at halftime.
Yeah, you're exactly right, partner. They had a little bounce in their step after scoring that first touchdown, but the defense gave one up, and that's the problem right now. Can they get better play from their defense while they continue to score on offense?
Still a couple yards short of the first as the 3-yard gain brings up a third down.
Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
A 3rd and 2. Here's Willis. He's going to get that to his running back out of the backfield.
And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds. 4 yards on the pickup, good enough to extend the drive.
I'm not sure that was necessarily a safety valve or a check down throw on 3rd down. Sometimes just try and find the open guy and get him the ball. He did exactly that and found a way to pick up a 1st down.
Going deep for Hopkins. That's caught inside the 20.
And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he gets all the way down inside the 20-yard line.
A big play that time for the Titans. 45 yards. So the big play means just like that, they'll operate from the red zone now on 1st down.
Levis looking to throw.
Flush to his right. He's going to be out of bounds on what's going to wind up being the final play of quarter number 3. So both teams trade touchdowns in the third as we're through 3 quarters of play. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back to throw, it's Levis. Being chased out left. And he's left with no option here but to throw it away.
And here you're down in the red zone. You need to be smart, not force anything. So that's a wise decision to just get rid of the football.
Third down, it's Willis.
Oh, no, he lost the football.
Whoa.
And it's picked up by the Buccaneers. And the return goes up to his own 17-yard line.
One thing, the team that had the ball and was driving, they're going to feel horrible. But the team that was on defense, I think we got to give them a little bit of credit, able to hang in there and force a key turnover.
In the red zone, though, had a chance to tie it and an opportunity missed.
Pass the 20 for a short gain, second down.
Got to figure now, after getting that turnover, they're just going to be happy to keep the ball on the ground, right?
This is where covering the football, taking care of the ball, all the ball security terms that have ever been used, they come into play for the guys on offense right now. Just take care of it.
And the Titan defense steps up here, and down he goes.
Third down and 13.
Play fake. Mayfield. And that's going to be incomplete. The coverage too good there. The contact popped the ball free, and it's fourth down.
Oh, I thought he had that one, and that was nearly a big third down conversion to give this drive some life. Instead, they're on the spot and help separate the receiver from the ball.
And here's a big one now. Trying to hold this lead. They're going to go for it here on fourth down. Working out of the gun, Mayfield. Airing this one out for Evans. Oh, a contested ball here, and it's going to be caught.
Sneak getting beat like that by Mike Evans.
All the way down inside the 40. So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10. Mayfield to throw it. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20.
I'll tell you, far from ideal conditions to play in, but neither offense has had much trouble. Plenty of points to go around. 1st and 10.
From the shotgun, it's Mayfield. And he just throws this one away. Smart decision here this close to the end zone, and it brings up 2nd down.
And when you've thrown as many interceptions as he has in this one, you definitely start getting a little hesitant to throw the ball out wide because that's prime pick-6 territory. That time, he made sure the only guy who was going to catch it was sitting in the 3rd row.
A 2nd down throw for Mayfield.
That's complete to Palmer.
And he'll get 7 yards from the 17 to the 10 before he's taken down.
Right there, he rose to the occasion late in a close game.
It's something he thought about, dreamed about, and worked on throughout his career. Because in these types of situations, he wasn't going to allow extra coverage to keep him from getting the football.
On 3rd and short, they'll try option left. And
come on, bro. I knew that. I shit the D-line that way. I told them niggas to slant that way.
Those plays that if you can use it to keep the chains moving, it's a good play.
Stupid.
And not only that, it tends to tamp down the pass rushers because they have to recognize this play and stay at home. The quarterback uses it well. Read option.
And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Buccaneers. Rashad White. His 3rd touchdown of the game, his 8th on the year.
And the Bucs add on to their lead, and it's looking like that win streak is going to extend another week.
The extra point by McLaughlin is up and good. And the lead now up to 14.
Shit.
Following the touchdown, here's McLaughlin to kick off.
Out of the end zone, here comes Hines. And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Costs him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20.
The Titans offense set to begin the drive.
Last time out, remember, they fumbled the football. That led to the touchdown. And, Charles, they were in the red zone, so that's a backbreaker. They got to try to pick up the pieces here on this drive.
Yeah, and I actually started to do the math here, so be patient with me. 12-point swing is the way I calculate it, because not only did they drop the ball in the red zone, they watched the opponent score a touchdown right after that. So their goal, have a drive here and try and get some of those points back.
Flushed out right. That's complete once again to Hopkins. The Titans going to use the first of their timeouts. It's just their first. They'll be down to 2 remaining as we step aside here in the fourth quarter.
The time becoming a factor, down 2 scores, though they have 2 timeouts and, of course, the 2-minute warning to work with as well.
They'll roll him out right. Nothing open downfield, so he'll throw it away.
And not a common sight, at least on this drive. A momentary setback, though, for this passing game. It has been moving well this series. Good thing for them, though. Still 2 more downs to connect and try and pick up another first down.
Another try, 2nd and 10 now. Now Levis.
Now he'll escape to his right. Oh, and a heck of an effort there as he'll make the diving catch. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports.
From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10. Levis sets up to throw here.
And he's going to go down. He's sacked back at the 24. It looks like a 12-yard loss there on the first down sack.
Levis.
This to Hines on the drop-off. Now Tennessee going to use the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important 3rd down.
You got the big lead defensively. Willing to give them that underneath stuff, right?
And this is why you work on your tackling. Tackle them after the catch, inbounds, keep the clock running. Just go ahead and bleed the game out that way.
Here's Willis. He'll complete this one to Okonkwo.
And he is out of bounds, but first he gets it inside the 10 to the 7.
For many teams, the evaluation of tight ends has really changed. We used to wonder about how they would block first and foremost. Now we want to know how these guys can run, because we envision them in offenses catch the ball.
And this is intercepted, and that should do it.
And the Buccaneers are going to take possession here. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 20-yard line.
Certainly not what he was hoping for, Charles. That's now 3 interceptions in this ball game.
But there's a lot of knowledge to be gleaned every time you throw an interception if you do things the right way. And hasn't there been a pretty darn good quarterback along the way who threw a lot of interceptions early, learned from them, and became great later?
Who would that be?
That'd be one Peyton.
He's got a man, complete.
Now inside the 25.
Touchdown, Tampa Bay. Trey Palmer with touchdown number 20 on the year.